Sent sent me this video this morning, but it said, "Do men want to be mothered? Do men want to be mothered?" A little icebreaker. I'm going to play this clip.
Some men 20, 30, 40 years to get good at communicating with their spouse.
Do you know why I think so?
Yeah, give me your.
It's because they, without knowing it, want to be mothered.
Oh,
Me?
I don't want to be mothered.
Come on now, let me just say this.
I do have something I want to say though.
Without knowing it, I feel like they want to be mothered, and they won't say it. They definitely don't want to receive it. But you want me to do all of these things for you: cook, clean, blah 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 blah. That's the same thing. Hold on, babe. That's the same thing your mama did.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Do men want to be mothered? Jay, you like to be in a fetal position? Spoon fed and
Put it this way, man. I ain't saying I want it, but I ain't gonna reject it. You know what I mean? You know, I think everybody want to be, have a soft place to lay their head, man, and feel like everything's gonna be okay, or just a period of time where you could just lay there and feel safe, man. Even if it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just, all right, I'm safe here. Let me collect my thought. Let me just breathe. Then get up and, get back to the beatings and stress and, the weight of the world. But I'm not going to reject it.
Okay. What about you, Luis? Do men want to be mothered?
I mean, there's some aspects or qualities that, that men would like, what I'm saying, that their mothers had, but I don't think in the context in which she was trying to present it, it's like holistically all around. But when she started listing out, cooking, cleaning, and all that stuff, it just kind of came. It's like, well, are you an adult? Like, are we adulting? Are we in some sort of dynamic relationship where certain people take on certain responsibilities? I just didn't think that was just only directed to just being a mother per se.
All right, what about you, Hink? Do men want to be mothered?
No. Because 90% of the time we're not getting that good mother side. We're not. We're not getting the cooking and cleaning side of it. We're not getting that. We getting the controlling, I'll tell you what to do, we're getting the other side of the mother, the mother where she's dictating on how you move, how you act, how you need to be, did you clean your room and all that. We getting that type mother. We're not getting the cooking and cleaning for you mother. That sound good, but that's not what we're getting. These heifers can't cook, JR. They can't cook. So why is she thinking we getting that side of the mother? They can't cook. They not cooking. They don't believe in cooking no more. They're not watching grandma fix a whole meal like that no more. Because grandma is probably about 45, 50, maybe. And she ain't cooking no more. She said once the kids was grown, I'm not cooking no more. So she's not cooking big dinners. Not. So where are they getting that education they're learning from? They're not. So we're not getting that from the future wives. So no.
Okay. What about from your lady? Do you like being mothered by your lady?
No, she's not mothering me, but she has to learn how to cook for me, for sure. Else she wouldn't be with me.
Okay. And then when you're sick, does she take care of you?
Well, I haven't been sick with her yet, so I guess, knock on wood, I've been fortunate. So, but has she took care of me? Yes. She comes over, she cleans, she cooks, and well, the reason why I'm mistaken is a little sleepy now, she does that too.
All right, I want to ask some of the ladies. Are you women? Are you mothering? Do you think men like to be mothered? I'm gonna start with you, Nola. What are your thoughts about that?
I'm sorry. I'm so happy my mic was muted because that was hilarious. I try my best not to generalize. You know what I mean? There are some, emphasis on some, men who do like to be mothered because they came straight from their, especially if it's their first relationship. You know, they probably came straight from their mom into a relationship and kind of want some of the things that mothers do. Now, cleaning and cooking, I don't think that's necessarily a motherly thing. I think it's a necessity. Everybody needs to cook. Everybody needs to eat. You have to have a clean environment, and it's not necessarily a woman thing. You know what I mean? So if a man comes into a situation and he wants to be cooked for, he wants the house cleaned, I don't think that's a motherly thing necessarily. It's what you do when you live on your own. You have to take care of your environment, and I think that I talk about this on Instagram, that I think every single person should know how to cook just for survival's sake. You know what I mean? As an adult, cooking is one of those necessary skills. If things get crazy, you should be able to know how to maneuver through the world. Um, I also think that when people talk about mothering, they probably mean nurturing. You know, everybody wants to be nurtured. Men are not exempt from that. So if we're talking about nurturing, then that narrative definitely needs to be reframed, because I don't think that's a motherly thing. I think everybody wants to be nurtured, and it's okay for a man to ask for that.
All right. Go ahead, Miss Taken. I mean, Miss Tiffatat. I'm sorry. I just.
It's mistaken. I forgot to change it. That was from another show, but that does describe me too. But I personally think that men want to be mothered, but from certain aspects, kind of like what Hink was saying. Just like I think women want to be fathered as well. So from the men's perspective, I think they want the nurturing side of women, like, you know, like when JR asks about, well, does she take care of you when you sick, right? The cooking, the cleaning, the attentiveness that we have towards our children. I think they want that side, but not the telling you what to do side. And then I think for women, we want that protective side of a father. We want that provision side of a father, but don't want to be told what to do. So I think both of us look for those aspects and attributes. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Okay. You kept it short. Huh? See the growth. Stan Monet. Do men want to be mothered?
I mean, I agree with everybody on this panel. I mean, yeah, I do think that they do. They want to be nurtured. I mean, why wouldn't you want to? I think it's just usually they like to be taken care of by a woman. That's what women do. It's not necessarily mothers. It's just the woman's nature to want to do those things. And that's what they like about being with a woman. I know that, like he said, some people have gone astray and they're not doing the same things they used to do. But, normally a woman wants to take care of home. They want to make a house a home. They want to nurture their man. They want to take care of their man. These are things that are natural for women to want to do. And of course, men like that. Why wouldn't they? So